Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the last multiplication live stream of the night. So as I said at the end of my last live stream, a great skill that makes multiplication a lot easier is knowing how to skip count. If you can skip count by ones, twos, threes, fours, fives, sixes, sevens, eight, nines, if you can skip count every single number 1 through 10, it makes multiplication so much easier. So in this live stream, I'm going to show you an activity that will help you to master the art of skip counting. And this is an activity that actually can be integrated with sports or playground fun. It doesn't actually feel like work. So parents, aunts, uncles, if you, let's say you work one-on-one with your kid at a sport, basketball, football, during your warm-up when you're doing drills, this is something you can add in that it'll get them warmed up for sports and it will help them master skip counting. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump to numbers. So for the first round, we are going to count by tens. We are going to skip count by tens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the numbers counting by 10 on the floor, and we're going to jump the numbers. I'm going to space everything out. And in terms of what to start with, skip counting by tens, fives, and twos, those are the first three to start with. I would say those are the easiest to start with. If you can count by tens, fives, and twos, master the 10, 5, and 2 multiplication fact families. Those are the easiest to start with, and those will build up some momentum for the harder problems. Now, there's a big focus on arrays and understanding why the answer is what it is and understanding the concepts behind multiplication, which I feel is important. But we also, rote memorization also has a place, and I want both for my students. I want my students to understand why the answer is what it is and the concepts behind multiplication, the real life examples, but I also want them to be able to know how to count by tens, fives, twos, know how to count by all the numbers in their sleep. So we're going to count by tens to start. I'm going to lay all the numbers down. Here we go. Move this back a little bit. All right, 10. So 20 is next. Move that back a little farther. Then we have 30. 30 will be next. I'm showing you all the numbers as I'm setting up. $50. $60. Now, if you don't want to see me come up to the screen and show you all of the numbers on the cards, you can maybe skip ahead a couple of minutes to when I jump them. $70. Here we go. $80. Again, if you don't want to see all the number cards, just feel free to jump ahead about 2 minutes. This video will be in my multiplication lives playlist. 90. 100. 'Making sure they're all even right now. All right. So I made them about, might not be exact, but pretty close to even distance apart from each other. I now have all the number cards I need to count from 10 to 100. I have all the number cards that I now need to skip count from 10 to 100. So now I'm going to jump the numbers. I'm going to skip count by 10. Let's see if I can move this over here. Here we go. Numbers are here. Might be hard to see the numbers on the floor. I need to get a better camera. But here we go. Skip counting by tens. Ready? Here we go. We'll go by that here to where 0 is. Ready? Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I just skip counted from 10 to 100. Maybe after the first few times you've done this, when your child's gotten the hang of it, then maybe you could have them count by tens forward and backwards, but I would keep it simple to start. So just have them jump the numbers. That is skip counting by 10. All right, I'm going to do one more example. Next example I'm going to do is skip counting by 5. So I'm going to gather up the number cards. I'm going to show you the number cards for skip counting by 5. And I'm going to skip count by 5 from 5 to 50. Gather up the numbers here. All right, so now next, skip counting by 5s. So I have my number cards here 5, all the number cards I need to skip count from 5 to 50. So we have 5 right here. 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. 'Shout out to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you. 35. Again, if you don't want to see me show you all of the number cards on the screen, definitely just skip ahead for 2 minutes. I mean, I know you can't skip ahead now because we're live, but I'm talking to the people who are going to be watching after. I'm leaving this video up there. So if you're watching after the video's on the stream and you don't want to see me just show you the numbers on the screen, just fast forward for a couple of minutes. Trying to do it a little faster. But 35, 40, 45, 50. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. About to jump these numbers now. I'm about to jump these numbers. All right, here we go. All right, skip counting by 5s. Oh, let me go back to about where 0 is. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right, last example of the video. I'm going to jump the numbers, skip counting by 2. Last example of the video. Let me pick up all the numbers for counting by 5 first. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please hit the like button. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. All right, skip counting by 2. 2. I have all the numbers I need to skip count from 2 to 20. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Again, if you're watching after this video is uploaded to my multiplications live playlist, you can skip ahead if you don't want to see every single number. You can skip ahead a minute or two. Sorry, we're not able to skip ahead if we're watching live, but we can if we're watching afterwards. All right, 10 is next. All right, 12. 14. 'Trying to make it so it's even here. 16. 18. 20. 'Again, you want to put the number cards about an equal length apart from each other. It doesn't have to be exact, but try to make it about an even length apart from each other. All right, so final example. I am now going to skip count by 2s from 2 to 20. Here we go. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And now my skip counting is done. Hi, it is good to see you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Now, again, this activity can be integrated with sports, and you can definitely do this activity in warm-up pants and a t-shirt. Now, I'm dressed in professional clothes because I'm an educator. I'm a professional. I got to look professional, but this is an activity where you're active, you're moving around. Again, like I said, it's an activity that you can do when you're warming up for sports. So definitely do this activity in like athletic wear. This is definitely an activity to do with athletic wear. It'll help you master skip counting, but it's an activity that you can do using athletic wear when you're inside a gym, for sure. All right, so that was my video on skip counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s. I'll probably end up doing another live stream on skip counting by 3s and skip counting by 4s. I'll save that for another live stream, though. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know, to all the students and parents, let me know if this helped you. Let me know if you'd be interested in trying this activity, or if this video was helpful with your students, with your children learning. I said students. Let me know if this video was helpful for your child when it comes to learning skip counting and multiplication. Also, if there's an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments, and I will try to do a future video on that skill. And that is my video for today. Until next time, I'm Mr. Camilleri. This is the Mr. Camilleri Show. Have a great weekend, everybody.